Floyd Mayweather versus Marcos Maidana. It's coming up May 3rd, 2014, MGM Grand, Las Vegas, Nevada, and all that. Pay-per-view, of course it is. So we got Marcos Maidana. He's coming off his victory against the fraudulent wannabe Floyd Mayweather, who, in my opinion, was beat by Paulie Malignaggi and exposed. But that's a whole nother story. I'll talk about that later. So check this out. We're going to talk about the fight. We're going to look at Floyd Mayweather's record, and we're going to look at the ages. Marcos Maidana, 30 years old. He's younger. He's still got everything going for him. He's a powerful fighter. He's like a mini George Foreman. He's clobbering punches. He hits you. You're going to get hurt badly. As we all know, he's won 35. He's 31 knockouts, 3 losses. This is Marcos Maidana. So Floyd Mayweather, as we all know, he's undefeated. And the big thing here is age. Floyd is heading into those twilight years of his career, in my opinion. 37 years old, 37-year-old legs, and he has to change up his style. Yes, believe it or not, the great Floyd Mayweather, the ring general, the guy who I think is ducking Pacquiao, has to switch up his game, and he's been doing it in his last fights. And you can really see it with Cotto. He's standing more flat-footed every time out, and he's still a ring general. He still gets all kudos, all respect as far as ring generalship goes and being a great, spectacular fighter. Whether or not you're mad at him because he doesn't fight Pacquiao, that's a whole other issue, okay? Because we all know that, so why not take these easy fights? Of course. But Marcos Maidana, is he really that easy? Is he that easy? Yes, he's a lot easier than other people, maybe. But if he hits you and you're 37 years old, you're going to get shook up. So what Marcos Maidana wants to do is land punches that count and try to not be so much of a roundhouse puncher. He does wide looping punches, and Floyd Mayweather uses that elbow roll, shoulder roll, or whatever on the ropes, and he's a master at it. We all know that already. So Maidana and his trainers want to really tighten up those punches for this training camp, because you know what? He has a huge puncher's chance. When I say huge, this guy's been knocking everybody out. I mean, he's hurting people. Adrian Broner was knocked out on his feet several times. He was down in a fight. Never been down before. He shook up bad. He got pulverized in that fight. So I want to look at the records now. You want to look at Marcos Maidana's record. If you're not that familiar with him and you're coming here to look for betting on fights and all that, I don't condone gambling. Some people send me PMs and they want inside advice on that. You never know with boxing. A punch changes a fight and boom, you know what I mean? But I can tell you who not to bet on in big fights. But you got to look at Maidana's record. You got to comb through it. And I'm combing through it right now. I'm looking through it. I'm looking at his losses. Devin Alexander. Devin Alexander happens to be a really good boxer. He causes Marcos Maidana problems, and he beat him, right? So who beat Devin Alexander? It says Sean Porter. Timothy Bradley. Other than that, he's never lost. So Devin Alexander's a really good young fighter, okay? He's 27 years old, and he's a really good boxer, and he's a southpaw. So who else did Maidana lose to? He lost to Amir Khan. Now, if you saw that fight, you remember Maidana going down in the first round with a body shot. He got back up, and it was a really good fight. It was a really good fight. And by the way, Argentinian folks, if anyone comes here and you want to bash me for not going for Maidana for whatever reason, I love Marcos Maidana. Who's my favorite fighter right now in 2014 that's active? Marcos Maidana. I can pull up some things I said in the past about him right now. I don't know if I'm going to do that, but Marcos Maidana's style reminds me a little bit of Felix Tito Trinidad. A lot of people may not agree with that, but that's just my humble opinion. They're there. I said he's like a Felix Trinidad. I was hyped on him, and I'm still stoked about him. I love to watch him fight. Marcos Maidana's a fight fan's dream. You want to see a fighter like that. Balls to the wall, goes out there, tries to knock you out, and all that good stuff. You know Amir Khan's a great boxer, and you know Devin Alexander's a great boxer, and you know Floyd Mayweather is a master boxer, okay? Floyd Mayweather, I have to believe that Floyd Mayweather, if you're looking at this, logic would dictate Floyd Mayweather is going to use his boxing skills to the utmost. He's going to use all of his experience, everything he has, to lay on those ropes and get rests while dodging Maidana's punching power. And hopefully Maidana runs out of gas late and Floyd gets the decision win. Now, I got a lot to say about this fight because it's not as simple as that. Marcos Maidana is a young, hungry lion. He keeps coming forward. You saw he beat the He beat the crap out of Adrian Broner. We all know that. I actually thought Broner was going to quit in that fight at one point, and he thought about it, and he checked himself, and he stayed in there. Maidana is just a really, really fantastic brawler. That's what he is, and he does have some skills, but they're not, as far as boxing, it's pretty much like he goes in there, and he does, when he uses his jab, he can be effective, and I know, what's his trainer? Garcia, right? Garcia is going to train this man, and he's going to be becoming a little bit better and better every time out, I believe. But I got to believe that Floyd Mayweather is a better fighter than Devin Alexander, who lost to Sean Porter, who lost to Timothy Bradley, okay? I got to believe that Floyd Mayweather Jr. is a better fighter than Amir Khan, okay? Who lost to Danny Garcia, who lost to Lamont Peterson, and who was knocked out by Bradis Prescott way back in the day. Yeah, you can say it was a lucky punch, but I'm a realist, and in boxing, I always give credit to the guy. I don't like using the word lucky punch. If you go in there and you knock out Floyd Mayweather and you're Maidana, you're the better fighter, period. That's my opinion, okay? Because that's what happened. That's what happened in that ring that night. You lost by a knockout to somebody, and it wasn't a lucky punch, because boxing's all about punching. I'm sorry. And that's just the way I see things. So, Floyd Mayweather's going to get hit in this fight at some point. Marcos Maidana is going to come in contact with him, whether it's one time, two times, and you got a 37-year-old man in there. 37 years old in boxing is ancient. These days, it seems a lot younger when you got guys like Hopkins, who's 49 years old, who's still fighting, who can retain championships at that age. But this is a lighter weight. It's a little bit different. And I think that Floyd Mayweather has his hands full with this fight. But I think that he's better than Devin Alexander. And he's better than the other guys that beat Marcos Maidana. And I think that Marcos Maidana is going to go for it. He's going to come out strong. He's going to look great. He's going to hit Floyd. And I would not be shocked if he made contact with Floyd, because you know what Shane Mosley did. He hurt him, and Floyd had loose legs. Those wobbly legs came in, those drunk legs, like he did to a Broner. But I think that as much of us a fan, I like to with boxing. I'm a fan of somebody, like I'm a fan of Maidana so much. I want him to win, and I want to. Your heart tells you, hey, I'm going to say it's this guy, he's going to win, but I have to be realistic. I have to look at everything that transpired in these guys' careers up to this point. And I have to be honest with myself, and I like to be honest with you guys on what I think, and I love when you guys put comments down, because I read the comments, and I enjoy most of them. Unless they're cursing at me or whatever, but whatever, I'm not too sensitive. But I have to think that Floyd Mayweather is going to weather this early storm of Maidana. He's gonna. And when Maidana usually tends to get a second win in the middle of the rounds. He's a great fighter. I mean, the guy has everything going for him. But I think that Floyd Mayweather, even at 37, is gonna somehow find a way to win. And I'm gonna say I could be totally wrong. Maidana could connect because it is boxing, and it's not gonna be a lucky punch. Floyd Mayweather makes one mistake in this fight, it can be crucial. If Floyd Mayweather lets his guard down somewhere in a fight, and he gets nailed by a big Maidana shot, that could change everything. He's not 40-year-old Mosley or 39 or whatever Mosley fought Floyd and let him off the hook. Maidana's going to go in for the kill, and Floyd's going to be holding on. Maidana's going to push him off in the neck or whatever, just like he did to Broner when that whole thing went down. He got frustrated and he kind of headbutted him or whatever. He did headbutt him. But I think that Floyd Mayweather is going to win this fight on a decision. It's going to have exciting moments for sure. I think it's going to have really exciting moments. I think it's going to be a really exciting Floyd Mayweather fight. But I think that Maidana is going to lose to, unfortunately, because I want him to win so bad, I think he's going to lose to a decision on Floyd Mayweather, a unanimous decision. But then we don't know Floyd. You don't know when a fighter's going to get old, and this could be the night. With a guy like Maidana, if you're going to get old, and you get old in the ring with a guy like Maidana, you're going to lose. So if Floyd Mayweather doesn't have his legs under him in this fight, and this is where the fight that changes, like where Roy Jones Jr. fought Tarver in that second fight when he got knocked out, this would be the fight for Floyd Mayweather to lose. Now, Floyd Mayweather wins this fight, right? A young Floyd Mayweather wins this fight by outboxing Maidana. But I still say a Floyd Mayweather at 37 gets the job done. Floyd Mayweather is going to do it, and there is the so-called puncher's chance. Now, you know my whole opinion on that by now. Look, Maidana nails him, it's your fault. because he's working in there. He's not in there to play games. So Floyd's 45 wins, 0 losses officially, and he's not a big knockout artist. So is he going to stop Maidana? Anything's possible. If he goes to the body on Maidana, if Floyd studies everybody, he says he doesn't watch tapes. That's bullcrap. Floyd probably knows Amir Khan dropped Maidana with a body shot, so he's going to be looking to, when he's on the ropes and ducking and dodging those big blows, he knows Maidana got that chin. Floyd's smart. Floyd's a genius in the ring when it comes to boxing. He's going to be nailing him with body shots for sure. He's going to be slipping him in there. But so that's my opinion. That's the way I see it. I hope I'm wrong, and I'll be right here stoked and talking about it the next day or whatever. You know, you can't be right all the time. But if you look through the majority of my fights, you know, when I'm wrong, but I'm right a lot of times. I'm never, you know, I don't know, what is it, 80%, 90%? But I love the way people come on and tell you, they'll scroll through all your wins. They won't give you any comments, but then they'll go to when I'm wrong on a prediction. Oh, you're so wrong. You were so wrong. You suck. But you go, you know, look at all the wins. You hold that up. Nobody's going to be right all the time, but I can go 10 predictions in a row on a boxing matches and be right on who's going to win. But so hopefully we get a good fight out of this. And hey, I hope it's a great fight, and I hope you enjoy it. Hey, get back to me, leave some comments, tell me what you guys think, because look, anything can go wrong in this fight. Floyd Mayweather might get caught, and there's going to be opportunities for there on the ropes for Maidana to go to work. Can Maidana, you know, land those shots? That's the question. Can he outwork Floyd and get his punches in there? That's the whole deal. We'll see. All right, dudes, I'm out. Peace.